Today, I'm going to be starting my hardcore survival series. In this episode, I've got a couple goals. I want to set up a small starter base, get full iron, and find a pet to accompany me on my journey. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And I happen to just spawn up on this gigantic tree, so this should be very interesting coming down from. It's kind of making me a little sick too with this shader pack. The trees wiggle. Let's try hopping down right here. We're gonna take a couple hearts, but there we go. This tree is gonna be a pain to chop down, so I'm actually probably gonna start over. Let's start with this tree right here. And there's quite a few caves right here already starting out, so that should be good access to stone. And hopefully some iron if we're lucky. Let's go ahead and make a crafting table, some sticks, just the basics. And I'm gonna go ahead and start off with just a wooden axe. And actually, I kind of already screwed up because I meant to make a wooden pickaxe. It's fine though, so now we've got a wooden axe as well. We can go ahead and pick this up because we are now done with this tree. And I'm sorry, buddy. You look absolutely magnificent in these shaders, but I really, in a hardcore world, do not exactly want to be staying out all night. And there we go. That is our first 3 stone. We have officially made it into the Stone Age. And so I'm going to use this new stone pickaxe to go ahead and get myself all stone tools and a furnace. Alright, and there we go. I don't exactly have any fuel besides that wooden pickaxe, of course. So I might go ahead into this cave just a little bit deeper and see if I can find some coal so that I can smelt this mutton, because food is going to be a very big necessity on this first night. I've already found 1 wool. Found. Oh, and it looks like I found 2 wool now. So yeah. So I think my next step really needs to be to find that 3rd wool, because it is still about midday, but I would not like to be pushing my luck any further. So I'm just going to kind of run around here just a little bit without spending my food too much and see if I can find another sheep. Ah, perfect. Okay, so not too far. I spawned right over there, and right over here is going to be a little pack of sheeps. A little cluster of sheep? How do you say a pack of sheep? I found some more wool, is what I'm trying to say. I need a bed though, because otherwise I am absolutely going to die on the first night. So, step number 1 to completing a hardcore world is pretty much complete. That is, in my opinion, probably the hardest part of night 1, is just finding enough wool to get a bed. I've got 7 pork chop and 8 mutton, and actually, just turn around, here's some iron. So this is interesting. I'm definitely not ready for this pillager outpost, but this is definitely something I want to do in future episodes probably. But as of right now, in this episode, my main goal is still food and a place to stay. And of course some iron so that we, don't get slapped. And with that, we can go ahead and take a look at this beautiful, beautiful sunset as we fall asleep on night 1. And I don't want to get too close to this pillager outpost, but I do want to kind of collect just some resources around here, mainly these sheep. I'm just really bullying these sheep today. I need some food though, and they're like the most prominent source of food in this plains biome right now. And I actually really need some food already, so I'm probably just gonna start smelting with the wood planks that I've collected. Oh no. No, thank you. Not really sure what to do here. Oh no. That was not a good idea. I didn't know he was up there. I don't have food. I left my food in the furnace. Not like this, not on day 1. Come on, I was just trying to get those sheep. I shouldn't have trespassed on their land. I knew I was getting too close. Okay, let's loop around here and see if we can go back for all of that mutton in that furnace. I'm actually just gonna eat this raw pork chop just so that I can get some regeneration going. So I'm kind of back over the top of where I was. I'm not sure where that guy went, and I'm not really sure where my furnace is either. Oh, okay, so that little box is where I was, so I'm totally way off. Oh, he's right there. Can I even get? Thank you. Sorry. I'm gonna go now. My bad. That's a cool cave. Oh, not a cool cave. Scary cave. I'm just gonna head up this mountain and back away because now they're all chasing me, so. Luckily, they are absolutely horrible shots, so I'm not too much of a threat to me, but they did knock me down to quite a few hearts. Oh, what? He followed me up here. That's just not even fair, dude. Okay, so as I'm running away from this dude who just really does not want to leave me alone, I'm probably going to be looking for a place that I want to settle down. And I'm kind of looking at this little area that's a little empty. I'm not sure how I like this big mountain in the background, but let's take a look at this area really quick. It is pretty open already, but also just as cool of a mountain generation as it is, it's like 90% dirt. with like a random hole in the middle. So like it's not the most pretty backdrop that I could think of. So I think I'm gonna keep looking. And I actually really did enjoy how like Spawn looked. So I might go back there and check out if that's maybe where I want to set down base and see how it's just like a really pretty like flower field, just like lots of open plains. This might actually be where I want to stay. So I'm gonna head right over here to the coast just because that's going to be a very easy water source for us early game. And see, this area right here is already kind of a little flattened out, so I might use that, or even right here. And we've got this big old ocean right in front of us, some pretty acacia biome over here, and this is kind of a big mountain too, but behind it is that big pretty plains biome. So I might set up right here, right along the river. I think this will be a really pretty spot right here. And unfortunately, with this texture pack, the sand is pretty much like blinding. So not sure really how I feel about that. You can kind of see in the shadow how it turns back to normal, but it's a little overbearing. So I might figure out in the settings in the future how to turn that down, but for now I'll probably just deal with it. So now that I've kind of decided that this is going to be the place that I'm staying, I'm going to set up a tiny little temporary base. And the first thing I need to do, obviously, is start smelting up all of my food because I'm running out of it already. And unfortunately, I don't have any coal yet. I still have not explored these caves very well, so the planks will have to do for now. Alrighty, and now that I've got quite a bit more food, I'm going to take a quick nap right before I go spelunking in the cave to see if I can find some more iron. And I know there was a cave right over here somewhere. There's quite a few. That one kind of goes kind of deep. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that yet. I'm still struggling to find a section of cave that goes deeper than like the surface level so that I can find some iron. So I might head over to kind of these mountain caves, see if those have anything else to offer. So here's a little divot right here. That's a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. But there is quite a few bits of coal here, which is exactly what I was looking for. So that is perfect. Oop, I almost totally just jumped down there. Gonna grab these. And then I can also head over here and grab this vein really quick. Alright, and after all that, I might as well check out what's down here. Oop, and yeah, that goes way deeper than I'm ready for. So I will probably explore that at a much later date. For now, I got plenty of coal. That first vein was absolutely huge, so we should have plenty of coal to get this series started. Let's go ahead and head back. Actually, I can already see the little chicken legs of that skeleton. Oh, I don't have a shield. I just was like trying to activate a shield and I don't even have one. I might go for it because I actually really want to go into this cave. Okay, and that is our very first monster as well. Okay, so this connects right back up to the little hole that we were just at. So like I said, I'm probably gonna wait for another episode to go explore that just because that's a little deeper into the caves than I'm ready for right now. Unfortunately, I still have no iron. The only iron I have is that 3 from that mountain over there. But there's just coal upon coal upon coal. And speaking of, just found some iron. So this is a little deeper of a cave than I'm comfortable with right now, but just for the sake of not really having that much iron within our vicinity, I'm gonna go check it out. There's 2 more iron for us. Ooh, okay, so it looks like we have some really stupid zombies and a ravine. I'm not seeing much besides that iron right down there and this coal patch right here. And down there is kind of a far way to go, so I'm not quite sure if I'm ready for that yet, but I definitely want to explore this. I'm gonna go ahead and smelt this iron. Probably make a pickaxe and a shield. And hopefully after that we should be a little bit more prepared to make our way down to this cave. So I'm kind of not sure which way I want to tackle this. There's not really a straightforward way down. So I might just use this dirt and bridge my way across here and see if there's anything in this side of the cave really quick. Ooh, this goes pretty deep. It's kind of a random little circle, but this would actually be kind of cool to turn into another portal. Not sure if I'll do it, but kind of a fun concept. So obviously that isn't a way that we can go. So I might just, probably that level of block is a pretty solid layer that I can dig my way down through. Alright, and it looks like we popped out right at the level that we needed to be for this iron. So I'm just gonna head right over and collect that. And we might as well just kind of scrape the bottom and see what else we can find on this level of the ravine. Oh my goodness, that scared me. Now there's 2 of you. Okay, great. They're just like tracking my every move. Oh no. Looks like the ravine kind of does... Oh, okay, well, they're down there now. Looks like the ravine kind of does come to an end right here, and there's not really much but coal, and I don't really feel like making my way across the entire ravine trying to pick up all these random little coal. And it doesn't look like there's a lot along the floor of the ravine either, so unfortunately this actually wasn't a very profitable ravine. So I might just make my way back across and all the way back up. Alright, and now here we are back at the base. I'm going to go ahead and smelt the rest of that iron that I found. And we have just enough iron from that expedition to make our first set of iron armor. I'm probably just going to continue cooking some food for a second. And that is all of my food cooked. So I'm probably ready to go head back down into the caves. Looks like we found a little one right here. Ooh, okay. This is just like a maze. Came out of there with 14 iron. I'm gonna go back down here and see if there's any other section of the cave that I missed. And that is the surface, so it doesn't look like I did. So I'm gonna head back to the base really quick because 14 iron is a really good advancement. And there's enough for the chest plate. And now we can craft the helmet. And now I just need to head out and find just a few more iron so that we can craft some leggings. And while I'm out, I also want to find some more iron to craft a full set of iron tools as well. I think I've got everything that I'm going to need in this chest, so let's go ahead and get started. And that is the house complete, and just in front of me here is a little surprise. I accidentally lost the footage, but I did end up going over into that forest that we found earlier and finding a dog, which completes our last task of finding somebody to survive this little world with us. So without further ado, let's go ahead and show him the brand new house. Now I didn't actually have time to finish off the roof because for that I want to use blackstone and we haven't been to the nether yet. So I figure I'm going to do that in the next episode with our little buddy here, but I think even without the roof it's looking pretty cool so far. So I've still got all of my stuff outside just because I haven't moved in quite yet. But if you head on in here, it's got this nice little flooring, some indents for some depth. And right in here is going to be where I want my chest area. And you can climb this ladder. And eventually this will be covered up with a roof. But this will have our bed right here. And I want to line right on these sides with some sort of treasure room. Maybe we can get like some armor stands, some other regular stands, kind of just hang some stuff up, all of our trophies. And that's pretty much it. So next episode we will move on in and head on over to the nether so that we can finish up the roof. And if you guys have any name suggestions for this guy, go ahead and leave it in the comments because he's going to hopefully be here, hopefully, for a long while through the series. And if you happen to enjoy this video, please subscribe because I would love to see you in the next one. Bye!